Hello to everyone, especially to the students who enroll in College of Engineering, BS Maths, BS Physics, BS Chemistry, BS Stat, and BS Education Major Maths. And to those students that your courses were not mentioned in my vlog, as long as you enroll this subject, which is Integral Calculus for this semester, I would like you to invite to study with me today. My topic is all about definite integral involving trigonometric function. In my previous vlog, I already mentioned what are the tools to use to solve this definite integral involving trigonometric function. Okay, so we'll just recall our knowledge in trigonometry during our high school days, especially for the Pythagorean identities, double angle, triple angle, power reduction formula, and so on and so forth. But we just rely our formula for indefinite integral so we can solve this definite integral. This is a matter of subtraction, using subtracting the upper limit and the lower limit. So we have f of b minus f of a. But most of all, we don't forget our differential calculus, because every time we just assume that our value will be equal to this, and then we have to differentiate both sides. Then we come up with the derivatives, and then we will plug in into the given integral problem. Okay, so further more explanation I have on the board. Integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 tangent squared x times secant to the fourth x dx. Okay, so I will split this one. Okay, so this will be integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then I have now tangent squared x. Then I will do this one as secant squared x. Then the other one will be secant squared x dx. Okay? So as what I said in my introduction, so we should always remember our formulas for trigonometry. So we have the identities. We have Pythagorean identities. We have 1 plus sine squared theta is equals to secant squared theta. Let theta will be equal to x. So I have now 1 plus tangent squared x is equals to secant squared x. And just replace by, instead of theta, replace by x. So I have now tangent squared x is equals to secant squared x. So meaning, I will replace by 1 plus tangent squared x. So this will be integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then I have now tangent squared x. So what I said, I will plug in circle brackets 1 plus tangent squared x, then times secant squared x dx. Okay, then let u will be tangent x. Okay, differentiating both sides, du is equals to derivative of tangent, that will be secant squared x dx. Okay, so meaning secant squared x dx is equals to du. So this will be integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then tangent, that will be u, so meaning this will be u squared. Then circle brackets 1 plus tangent squared, that will be u squared. This will be du. Okay? Then multiply inside the circle brackets. So this will be equal to pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then this will be u squared, circle brackets, u squared plus u squared times u squared, that will be u to the fourth. Then this will be du. Then I will split the integral. So this will be integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3. I have now u squared du. Then plus integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 u fourth du. Okay, basic integration formula. So n plus 1. So our n is 2. plus 1, so this will be 3. So I have now u cubed over 3. Whatever our exponent must be our denominator. And then limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then plus n plus 1. So this will be 4 plus 1. This will be 5. So I have now u5 over 5. Limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Okay? So plug in the value of u. Let's go back to the assumption. Where is our u? U is tangent. So this will be circle brackets tangent x cubed over 3. Then limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Then this will be plus circle brackets tangent x raised to the 5th power over 5. Then limits from pi over 6 to pi over 3. Okay, so I will plug in. So this will be 1 over 3. Then this will be square brackets. Then I will use brace. So tangent pi over 3. Then you close with brace cube. Then minus f of b. Take note, f of b minus f of a. Okay? UL upper limit, and then this one is LL lower limit. Okay? So this will be open brace, then tangent circle brackets pi over 6, then enclose with cube. This one. Then this will be plus. Okay, 1 over 5, sorry, I forgot. It should be 1 over 5 outside. 1 over 5. Then open brackets. This will be tangent. Tangent pi over 3. Then this will be 5th. Then minus tangent circle brackets pi over 6. This will be 5th. Okay? So based on our calculator, so this will be, use your scientific calculator so that to make it easy. This will be square root of 3. Then tangent pi over 6 is equals to square root of 3 over 3. Okay? Now let us plug in. So allow me to erase at the top because I don't have space anymore. So this will be equal to 1 over 3. Then square brackets. Tangent pi over 3, that will be square root of 3. So this will be square root of 3 raised to the 3rd power. Then minus circle brackets. Tangent pi over 6, that will be square root of 3. Square root of 3 over 3 cube. Okay? Then this will be plus 1 over 5 square brackets. Tangent pi over 3, that will be square root of 3. So this will be square root of 3 raised to the 5th power minus circle brackets square root of 3 over 3 raised to the 5th power. Okay? So this will be equal to 1 over 3. Now, what is square root of 3 of raised to the power of 3? So square root of 3 cube. So meaning multiply 3 times. Square root of 3 times square root of 3 times square root of 3. So multiply this one. So square root of 9 times square root of 3. And then square root of 9, that will be 3 square root of 3. So meaning 3 times square root of 3. So I have now open square brackets. This will be 3 square root of 3. Then minus. Of course, the same, right? So this will be 3 square root of 3 Then what is 3 square root? 3 raised to the third power. 3 raised to the third power. So 3 times 3 times 3. So this will be 27. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27. So this will be 27. Okay? Then this will be plus 1 over 5. So square root of 3 raised to the 5th power. So meaning 5 times multiply. So square root of 3 times 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 square root of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one will be square root of 9 times this one will be square root of 9. Then this is exists, so this will be 3. So square root of 9, that will be 3. Square root of 9, that will be 3 times square root of 3. So 3 times 3, 9. Then square root of 3. So meaning this will be 9 square root of 3. Then minus, of course, the same. So 9 square root of 3. How about 3 square root of 5? 3 raised to the 5th power. So 3 raised to the 5th power. So meaning multiply itself 5 times. Okay? So this will be 9 times 9 times 3. So this one will be 81 times 3. So this is 243. Okay? 81 times 3. So this will be 3. Yeah, correct. 243. So this will be 243. Then enclose with square brackets. So simplify 1 over 3 square brackets. LCD will be 27. So 27 times 3, because 27 divided by 1, that is 27 times 3, that will be 81 times square root of 3. Then this one, 27 divided by 27, that is 1 times 3, so this will be 3 square root of 3. Then how about the second? So 1 over 5 square brackets. LCD will be 243. So 243 divided by 1, that is 243 times 9. So what is 243 times 9? So this will be 27, carry 2, 36, 38, carry 3, 18, 2187. So this will be 2,187 times square root of 3 minus 9 times square root of 3. Why? Because 243 divided by 243, that will be 1 times 9 square root of 3, so that will be 9 square root of 3. So 81. This one will be 1 over 3, then circle brackets. 81 minus 3, that will be 78. Yeah, 78. 78 square root of 3, then over 27. Then plus 1 over 5. 2187 minus 9. So borrow, this will be 7. Then this will be 17. So this will be 8. The 8. Then this will be 7. 2178. So this will be 2187 square root of 3 minus 9 square root of 3 all over by 243. So if I will subtract 2187 minus 9, that will be 8712. So I have now 2,178 square root of 3. Then this will be over 243. Okay? Then I will reduce this one. I will divide 78 by 3. So this will be 1/3. So reduce to lowest term, 78. Divide by 3. So this will be 2. 6. 1. 18. So this will be 6. 18. 0. So this will be 26 times square root of 3. Then divide this one by 3. This is 9. Okay? Then plus 1 over 5. Circle bracket. I will divide 2178. I will divide by 9. 21, so this will be 2. It's only 18. So I will borrow from 1, this will be 11. So 11 minus 8, that will be 3. Bring down 7. 4. 9, 36. 1. Bring down 8. So 18 divided by 9, that is 2. Then 18, that will be 0. So I have now 242 times square root of 3. Then 243. This will be over 243 divided by 9. Okay, allow me to erase this portion. So 243 divided by 9. So 24 divided by 9, that will be 2. 18. So 4 cannot be subtracted by 8, so borrow. So this will be 14. 14 minus 8, that will be 6. Bring down 3. So this will be 7. 63. Then this will be 0. So this will be 27. Okay? So I have now 26 square root of 3. Then this will be over 27. Okay? Then plus. This will be 26 times square root of 3. Then over 27 because 3 times 9. Then how about this one? So this will be 242 square root of 3 over 27 times 5. So 27 times 5. So this will be 35. Carry 3. 10. Plus 3, 135. So this will be 135. Okay, LCD between 27 and 135. So this will be 135. Okay? So 135 divide by 27. So 135 divide by 27. That is 5. Then 35 carry 3, 10. 135. So this will be 5. 5 times 26. So 5, 26 times 5. So this will be 30. Carry 3, 10. 130. So 10 plus 3, 130. So this will be 130 times square root of 3 plus 135 divided by 135, that will be 1. So this will be 242 square root of 3. Okay? Then add. This will be equal to 130 plus 242. So this will be 372. So I have now 372 times square root of 3. Then this will be over 135. Okay? So I will reduce this one from 372 times square root of 3 over 135. So 372 divided by 9. So 37 divided by 9, that is 4. Then this will be 36. 7 minus 6, that will be 1. 732. Sorry. This will be 3. So cannot be. So this will be 372 divide by 3. Because we cannot divide by 9. So this will be 1. 3. 7. 7 divided by 3, that is 2. 6. 1. Then 12. So this will be 4. 12. So this will be 0. So I have now 124. So this will be 124 times square root of 3. Then how about 135 divided by 3? So 13, right? So 13 divided by 3, that will be 4. 12. So 3 minus 2, that will be 1. Bring down 5. So this will be 5. So 15. So this will be 45. So I come up with the final answer, which is 124 times square root of 3 over 45 is the answer of integral from pi over 6 to pi over 3 tangent squared x times secant to the 4th x dx is equals to 124 times square root of 3 over 45. That's all. A friendly reminder, if you have questions regarding this matter, just leave your comment or comments in the comment section. Then, if you agree with me, please like and share and do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Franz Max TV. Thanks for watching.